What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another video. So today we're doing another sit down video. Today we're going to talk all about journaling. In the last video I did, I talked about the 5 habits or daily habits that have had a huge impact on my life, and journaling was one of them. So today I figured I'd do a video where I dive a little deeper into said topic and also just create some content, right? But before all of that, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload, and as well as follow me on Instagram, because trying to get my followers up. Just kidding. But with all that being said, let's hop right into the video. All right, so what I did was I essentially wrote all the benefits down on my phone in my notes section. But before we get started on that, I'm not sure how many people have read the book, but if you haven't yet, please be sure to read the book Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. It's all about Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius, ancient Greek Stoic / emperor, and he is someone that journaled, all through his lifespan. And basically, Meditations was essentially his journal, his reflections on daily life, which brings me to benefit number 1. So daily journaling. Benefit number 1, daily journaling allows you to self-reflect, right? Because if you think about how we live now, sometimes it's very easy to forget how far we've come, because things move so fast in a fast-paced world. So if you are able to have that ability to journal daily, right, ultimately, on the days that you're not feeling your best, because you're not going to feel your best on a daily basis, on those days you can go back and self-reflect, go back about 3 months ago, 6 months ago, 9 months ago, a year ago, even 5 years ago, and just so you can see how far you've come. Just that alone has the power to kind of pull you out of that funk, right? So journaling allows you the ability to self-reflect and just to see how far you've come. So that to me was quite possibly the biggest one, because sometimes, in today's world where social media is a huge thing, we play the comparison game, right? And it's easy to get caught up on what other people are doing and comparing our lives to those people without realizing that what is being shared on social media is merely highlights. But by doing that, by having that habit of daily journaling, you're allowing yourself to reflect on how far you've come, and that gives you the motivation, the confidence to keep going, on your life's journey. So benefit number 1, self-reflection. Journaling allows for self-reflection. Benefit number 2, journaling journaling actually helps you relieve stress, depression, anxiety. Because think of journaling like if you go see a therapist, right? Ultimately, you should go see a therapist, because that human connection, seeing a professional where they can actually help you and guide you to work through whatever is going on, yields more benefits, yes. But journaling, just writing your thoughts down, will also help you in that regard, and allow you to have a clear mind in a way. Like, for example, I'll take me as an example. Every time I get up in the morning, my thoughts are always racing. That's why I've noticed that at nighttime, my ability to sleep and get proper sleep and sleep throughout the night is very, very poor. So for me, a habit of daily journaling in the morning allows me to essentially empty my mind. If you've read the book Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty, he talks about this. There's the monk mind, and then there's the monkey mind. The monkey mind is always racing, going 100 miles an hour, always trying to, basically the monkey mind is essentially, it's not proactive, right? Versus your monk mind, which, if you tie that in with journaling, your ability to empty your mind on a daily basis allows you now to tackle the world with a clear view of what you're looking to accomplish for that day. My goodness. But benefit number 2, journaling helps you with stress, with depression, with anxiety, which once you work through that, you work through all those things, now you're able to self-reflect on how far you've come. So see what I did there? Tie those two together. Genius. But those are the first two, and then let's move on to the next. So benefit number 3 that I've noticed for me, this is also going to tie in with the first two. Journaling helps you improve your mood. So for example, if you're someone that gets up in the morning and you're already in a bad mood, taking the time to yourself. Some people grab tea, grab a coffee, and then they head straight into work. What's most likely going to happen if you head straight onto your computer is you're basically at the mercy of others. So whenever you see emails that are popping up and everything, you're at the mercy of others. So now guess what? Everything that you have planned throughout the day is kind of thrown off. But if you take time to yourself, to journal, to write down what's happening, to set your intentions for the day, essentially, right? That is going to allow you to, head into the world with a better mood. I'm not saying that you have to step into the world all happy-go-lucky, but you step into the world, even keeled, if you will, level-headed. So whatever happens, whatever highs and lows happen throughout the day, you're still able to keep yourself in balance and keep yourself in check. But so benefit number 3, mood, that ties in with the first two. So with a better mood, you're less likely to be depressed, have stress, anxiety. Now let me just say this: there's 365 days in a year. There's going to be bouts of stress, bouts of happiness, bouts of depression, but you have to welcome that. And I think that's the beauty of life, because if life was, always joyful and happy every single day, then there's no real joy, there's no real enjoyment in that. But if you know that, all right, some days you're going to be stressed because there's positive stress and then there's negative stress, right? But if you know that some days you're going to be like that, now when you overcome those periods, those times in your life, right, you realize how far you've come. You reflect. Once again, you reflect on how far you've come from those periods in your life. But benefit number 3, mood. Let's move on. Benefit number 4. So journaling also has the ability to help you with your goals. So there's 2 types of journaling. Obviously, there's journaling in terms of work, and then there's journaling in terms of your own personal growth. So goals, oftentimes when people think about goals, they think about in terms of work, success, whatever. But goals can be something as simple as you just want to be a better brother, a better boyfriend, a better girlfriend, a better husband, a better sibling, whatever it might be. Those are simple goals, and you can't be those things unless you set your intentions on a daily basis, right? You become better at those things by setting that intention. Like, today I am going to be X, Y, and Z. Today I am going to approach the world in this way. Today I'm going to be someone that's positive. Now, I'm not saying, are there going to be negatives? Of course, that's to be expected, that's to be welcomed. But you have to keep yourself in check, keep yourself in balance, and still realize that you are the one that's in control of everything, of how you approach the world, right? So tie that in with the other aspect of things. If you are someone that is in a great mood, you've set your intentions for the day, your goal of being the best you for that day, that's actually going to help you with work and with finances, success, whatever it is that you're looking for, right? Because if you're in a great mood, you're more likely to step into the workforce or whatever with with a clear mind, with the ability to make decisions on the fly, right? And also to with the motivation and the passion for whatever it is that you're ultimately doing. So that's another benefit that journaling has had on me, which is basically setting goals and sticking to those goals. So if you want to tie that in with fitness, same thing. I track everything that I do in the gym, so then on a daily basis, on a weekly, monthly, I can look back, reflect on the goals that I've set for myself and if I've accomplished those goals. If I haven't, then it is what it is. You adjust, you make adjustments, and you move forward. But let's move on. Okay, so the last bit, honestly, I probably should have said this before I talked about goals, but journaling has the ability, I think this is something that a lot of people can relate to, has the ability to help you with traumatic experiences. So journaling has the ability to help you deal with traumatic experiences. So if you're someone that has had, traumatic experiences happen in your life, just journal. This is a great way to start. If you're someone that, let's say you're not comfortable going to therapy yet, because therapy is not for everyone, right? It's not for everyone, and that's okay. But if you are someone that has been through traumatic experiences, journaling can help you, kind of ease your way into the therapy that you might need down the line. So journaling is a great way for you to start, for you to set your intentions of what it is that you want to tackle from said traumatic experience, and how you want to approach the world in a new light. So that's another big one. I think this is, especially in our world where we live in a first world country, and we have all these things, and sometimes it feels like bad things only happen to other people, but bad things happen on a daily basis, and people respond to those bad things differently. But journaling can be that tool that can help you respond to those bad things in a positive light, if that makes sense. That's it for journaling. If you guys want more information on journaling, I'm actually gonna link the journal that I use in the description box down below. If you are not sure where to start, I think this is a great place to start. If you're not still sure about the journal that I'm gonna link, then you could just literally start with a notebook. Just start with a notebook. One thing that I used to do each day, I would literally just start with a notebook, and then I would do three things. I would do things I'm grateful for. So one thing I'm grateful for, my daily highlight of the day. So like, what's the thing that if I did that day would make the rest of the day better? And then after that, I plan out the rest of my day. And the last bit is essentially a free write, so I can write whatever I want. But that's another way that you could do it. I'm sure there's plenty of other tools out there. There's bullet journals and all that stuff, but I'm going to show you guys what I use. Over on Instagram, there's this great page. They're called Mindjournal. This journal, yes, it's targeted more for males, for guys, because a lot of guys, we tend to hold things in, and this is a great way for you as a male, as a guy, to kind of tackle the things that are happening in your life, the things that are going on in your life, because as guys, we feel like we have to be tough, we have to never cry and never show emotions or sadness or anything like that. And this journal right here has been a great journal. It's helped me out a lot. I've learned a lot from journaling, and this is my second journal, my second Mind journal, and I love it. I keep buying them because every single year I want to get better. Yeah, I'm gonna link them down below. They just came out with a check-in pad, so it's like another small pad that you use, and you kind of check in on how you feel. So if you want, I'll open this real quick for you lot. On the journal, the first 3 months basically are different exercises that they prescribe for you. They have 30 life-changing exercises. They have stages of self-discovery and stuff like that. And that's for the first 3 months. So the first 3 months you have prompts. So you write down how you feel, like you know, anything. And then after that, it's essentially a free write. So for example, if you look here on this side, so like let's say today is Tuesday the 16th, so tomorrow I would put right here Wednesday the 17th, and then I'll, depending on how I wake up that morning, I will check all the emotions that I might be feeling for that day, right? And then my intentions for the day, what my intentions / what I want to achieve for that day. So for me, a lot of my intentions are based around, I want to be a positive light towards whoever I meet. That's one intention. And then my achievements could be like, I want to film a YouTube video, and edit it and whatever. I want to write a script for a YouTube video, whatever it might be. I want to film in the gym, right? I want to do some client work, do some client check-ins. Like I want to check in with clients, stuff like that. And then this bit right here is another great one. So every day that you fill out your journal, you have to put 3 things that you're grateful for. That's not a lot, which is great. And it could be the simplest things. It could be something as simple as I'm grateful for a roof over my head, I'm grateful for food, I'm grateful for good health, I'm grateful for the fact that I woke up today, right? Like things like that. And then at the very bottom, your happy hour. So now your happy hour doesn't mean you're having a drink or anything like that. Your happy hour could be something that you do that brings you joy. So something that I do lately have been watching Netflix. I'll relax, watch some Narcos, because before I started doing this, I noticed that I always felt this sense of like if I wasn't being productive, I was useless essentially. I always wanted to do something, versus now I can sit down and watch Narcos and have some ice cream and cook a meal. So like for me, a lot of my happy hours are based around reading, cooking, cleaning, watching TV, whatever. And then so this is what I mean by the free write. So over here you have your free write. At the bottom they'll just kind of give you little quotes that you can kind of use to like write about if you're not sure what to write about. But I would say always write, just put down on paper how you feel. But you have this for literally for the rest of the book. But this is a great way to start, honestly. I think what I'll do real quick, I'll kind of go through the different stages. So stage one is more so about health and happiness. All right, that's stage one of the journal. Stage two is about the direction of your life, how you want your life to pan out. Now this is not like one of those things where if you write it down your life's gonna pan out like that. It's just more so what do you envision for yourself, and to be able to clarify what that is for you. All right, stage three is experiences and adventures, right? Experiences and adventures. So that right there, that stage three is ultimately for me about self-reflection. If you're someone that has traveled, if you're someone that has met some amazing people, we oftentimes take that for granted, and this helps me recognize that yes, there are bad things that happen, but also there's a lot of good things that happen, and it's all about perspective. Your perspective ultimately drives how you see the world, how you perform in the world. And life is a daily journey of self-mastery and reflection and experiences. But once again, I want to say thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to follow me on Instagram at jerrytfitness_, and I'll be sure to film more videos, get more videos out there for you lot, and give you more information around what I read. Hopefully next week we can do a training video, because like I said, this channel is fitness, lifestyle, growth, whatever you want it to be, right? But I want to say thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below anything that journaling might have, any benefits that you've gotten from journaling, and also hit that bell icon to get notified whenever I upload. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, stay zoning, peace.